Okay, and here we are. Greetings, greetings. Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again. And I'm here in I guess this is my TGIF Livestream spot. And shout out to all the guys who just joined me on the first ever Twitter live stream. I just hosted for the first time ever a live stream on Twitter, and that was a lot of fun. So to all you guys who were on Twitter and jumping in now to this live stream, welcome. Lau, good to see you, bro. Dimitri, good to see you. Yahia, what's up? Tinkal, good to see you. Paloy, good to see you, man. There's Charlie. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Suhail, Tushar, Mohammed, good to see you guys. Vibab, and let me show you guys where I am right now real quick. Let's turn it around here. Thanks, Cecile. Thank you so much. And there's this gorgeous view I'm at here. I'm at the Police Heritage Museum. This is kind of like, you see it there, it's kind of a colonial building in the distance. And this is the cultural center, as you can see. Beautiful day in Hong Kong, guys. This is the type of, time that I'd love to do a photo comparison because it's just such a gorgeous day. And let me kind of get up here so you can kind of look down too. Beautiful day in Hong Kong. And there's a mall down there, as you can see. And I was just on Twitter, guys, so yeah, it is nice weather, Kevin. Uzman, I see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, so it is a nice day today. It is hot as heck, though. I've been wearing this mask, too, so when you're wearing the mask, guys, and it's, like, hot, it is, like, it's unbearable. It's unbearable. So I'm, like, taking off my mask all the time. I know I have to keep it on. I know you're not supposed to wear it like this. You're supposed to kind of put it like this, but... Anyways, Suhail, thanks. Good to see you, man. What time is it, Lau? It is coming to 6 p.m. here. So it's basically 6 p.m. here in Hong Kong. And we're having these in fact, what day is it today? I think it's like the 18th or the 19th, right? So we're like 2 days away from the longest day of the year. Good to see you, Scottish Sultan. Mr. Always First. This guy is always first in the comments. Good to see you, my friend. Jacob, happy Friday. Yes, 6 p.m. So you see how bright it is in Hong Kong. Actually, look at the sky. It is almost like it's great. This is the perfect time to be out with friends, chilling out. You grab a drink on a Friday. You go to a nice dinner after that. And it is awesome because it's just such beautiful weather and it's too hot in the afternoon, but now it's cooling off, so it's gonna be better. Okay, let's answer some questions here. Why didn't Redmi 10X Pro launch with the Dimensity 1000? That's a good question, but you know what? The Dimensity 1000, I tried the 1000L before. It's a great chipset, I'm sure it is, but the 820 is a terrific chipset. There's nothing to dislike about it. It is still offering amazing performance for the price, so I really don't mind. What's up, Ank Malord? Good to see you, bro. Surprise. That's right. What phone am I using? So guys, I just want to let you know, and to any of you guys who don't know this already, does anyone in the comments want to guess which phone I'm using? I think you guys know what phone I use a lot for filming, for kind of these street tech videos, for that kind of thing. Yes, that's right. Ank Malord, ding, ding, ding. You got it right. I use the iPhone because the iPhone just does really good video. And I know a lot of YouTubers who use just iPhones for it, for kind of recording stuff. And for live streams, it works really well as well. So, no, not Mi 10 Pro, bro. It's the 11 Pro Max, that's right. I love using this phone. It's not even, right now, guys, want to see where my main SIM is? My main SIM is in this phone. This is the Redmi Note 9. So for you guys who think I just happen to, maybe I don't use these phones very often, I'm using this phone as my daily driver right now, and it's actually doing hotspotting to the iPhone, and it is doing a great job, guys. 52%. It's lost 6% in the last 2 hours. This is a battery beast right here. Note 9, baby, that's right. What's up, Cool Gabby? Good to see you. How's it going over there? It's going okay, situations, it's getting a little bit better, but we're kind of in between what we had with the protests and then what we have with the virus. Obviously, things are starting to open up. So our theme parks are slowly opening, movie theaters, all that kind of thing. But I think people are still worried, still cautious. You know, we got to stay safe. You know, wear your mask. Everyone walks around in Hong Kong like this. So you look anywhere here. You tell me. Let's try a little test here. I'm going to show you that. Do you see anyone walking around without a face mask? Do you see anyone walking around without a face mask? Just have a look at a few people walking by. Do you see anyone there? Is there anyone there? Everyone wears a face mask, guys. Rushi, what's up? So everyone is wearing a face mask in Hong Kong, and I think it's helped a lot. So to you guys who come to Discovery Bay, no one has a mask. Ankh, my lord, I think that's the problem. If you don't wear a face mask, it can lead to kind of spreading the virus. I really do think this is the most effective solution that we've been able to find. And I don't want to talk too much about the virus because, you know, virus sucks. Ricardo, good to see you, man. Obrigado to you in Portugal. So wear your masks, guys, and hopefully we can all get through this crazy time together. Just wear the mask when you're outside, and you can take it off when you're at home. Or when you're kind of not surrounded by anyone like this, you can kind of put it down here. It's okay. Mike, good to see you. ROG Phone 3, Lau. When I saw those specs about the ROG Phone 3, I was just like, oh, I was kind of equally excited, but also equally like, resigned to the fact that I'm gonna have to buy this phone because there's no way that I'm not buying that phone with those crazy, crazy specs. What is it? I think like 6 point, that's true, no headphone jack. That's a major, major, major fail there for a gaming phone, I would say. And you know, Xiaomi, they learned, well not Xiaomi, Black Shark learned when they released the Black Shark 2 Pro last year and they didn't include a headphone jack. What did they do in the Black Shark 3 Pro? They added it back in. They know that gamers want their headphone jacks. The ROG Phone 3 though, with like a beefed up Snapdragon 865, almost a 7-inch display. You know, it's got 1080p resolution, but it's gonna be is it gonna be 144 hertz? I didn't check. It's a huge phone, it's gonna be huge. And let me just turn the camera around again just to show you guys where I was again. It's gonna be a huge phone, guys, and the craziest thing about it, I think, is that it's coming out very soon. My guy told me, Lampo, and shout out to Lampo, that it's coming out like in the next couple weeks in China. And so let me gauge the audience here. If a China version of the ROG Phone 3 comes out, would you like to see Frankie Tech review the Asus ROG Phone 3? China version early. Would you like to see that? Thumbs up? Anyone? Yes? You'd like to see that? Yes? Awesome. Okay. And you know what he told me? It was crazy. He was like, and the price is not going to be so much. He told me they're thinking the price is going to be around 4 or 5,000, like 4,000 RMB, which is basically like around 4,500 Hong Kong dollars, which is converted to US dollars. We're talking like 600 bucks, 650 or something like that. When this phone goes global, it's going to be a lot more. So, exactly. Ankh Miller, can you imagine an Asus ROG Phone 3 for 600 bucks? It just like blows my mind. So if I do get a chance to review this phone early, I can tell you guys are interested, so I definitely will. Will Redmi 10X be rebranded as a Poco M2 Pro? I don't know. That's a good question, Sai. Thanks for asking that. And I really hope it is the Poco F2. But if it's the M2 Pro, it doesn't really matter what the name is. It just needs to have a global release. Like this Redmi 10X, which I don't have with me right now. I left it at home. The Redmi 10X Pro, which is the one I have, it needs to have a global release. It's a terrific phone. And for the price, I could kind of foresee them doing though what they did with Poco, where they don't release the Pro version ever, and instead they release the regular Redmi 10X 5G as the Poco F2 or M2 Pro. A71, does it lag? Is it good? No, it works pretty well. Like, I had a great time when I reviewed the A71. I don't know why I didn't keep it for long. I think it was a good phone though. I had no issues with that phone. Just when it came time to sell phones, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not using this one as much. That's why I sold it. Thoughts about the new 100 watt fast charging? Guys, I tell you, This, if you saw the charge test that I did yesterday, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But that was the first charge test in the history of my channel where I didn't have to go to 1 hour and 15 minutes to actually finish the test. So for the first time ever in the history of Frankie Tech, I basically finished the test before that time. And it just proves to me, that charging on phones is becoming incredible. And you can imagine like 2 years from now, where we have charge tests that last for like 30 minutes. We're gonna have phones, we're gonna have 6 phones in a line, and they're all gonna be charging within like 30 to 40 minutes. It's gonna be insane, guys. I should wear my mask properly. Okay, there you go. I'm sorry about that, Sushant. I will wear my mask properly for you. I'm sorry, man. Jeez, like I'm here by myself. I don't know if like, are you guys okay if I take the mask off for a second? Because I really don't want to wear it right now when I'm doing this. Are you guys cool with that? Okay, Sushant says, oh, awesome, man. Okay. Well, Sushant, I'm going to go ahead and do that then. Guys, there's no one around right now. Look, there's no one around here. It is completely empty. There's like a few people walking around. In fact, let's take this mask and chuck it in the trash. Let's do it. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to keep this mask because it's the only one I have right now. And I don't want to be crazy now and set a bad example. I love you too, Yahya. Good to see you. If I'm alone, it's fine. So let's answer one more question here. Frankie, should I buy the Redmi 10X Pro or Realme X2 Pro? That's a tough question now, because before I would have said hands down Realme X2 Pro, 90 hertz refresh rate, just amazing all the way, everything. But the battery life on the Redmi 10X Pro is terrific. It's better than the X2 Pro. The display, it's not 90 hertz, but it's still terrific. It's a great display. The performance, it's maybe not to the level of an 855 Plus, but it's still terrific. It's amazing. The cameras, yeah, maybe they're not as good as the Samsung GW1 64 megapixel, but it's still great. But I'll tell you what, the price difference now maybe isn't as much, but I still think getting a 10X Pro right now may actually make more sense than picking up a Realme X2 Pro right now, especially because the Realme X2 Pro, I think, it's not that it won't be supported in the future, but it's going to get less support in the future. And that means that, after Android 10, after more software updates, after this Color OS to Realme UI transition, I don't know that the phone is going to get that much kind of updates anymore. So I would go maybe 10X Pro. Frankie, what are your thoughts on the iQOO Z1? So I did drop that question in the chat yesterday because I did have an opportunity to review that Vivo iQOO Z1. And then I just immediately, once I started seeing the comments, Charlie, all these reasons why, and Sushan, it does throttle a little bit. I would say, if you can get a good deal on the X2 Pro though, still a great phone to get, best charging phone on the market still. Anyways, back to that question about the Z1. And then I just started remembering, Charlie, all the reasons why I didn't like Vivo and iQOO and those phones. I reviewed a number of them. I reviewed the original Vivo iQOO. I reviewed the original iQOO 2, I think. I've reviewed the iQOO Neo. I reviewed a number of them. And the one thing that I just couldn't stand was the software. I'm sorry, guys. If you're a Vivo user, if you're a proud Vivo fanboy, hats off to you, man. But FunTouch OS is still... Yes, it is still the crappy version. Hugo, FunTouch OS is just garbage. I'm sorry. It's the worst software of the big kind of softwares that we talk about. Color OS has evolved. Oxygen OS is amazing, right? Even MIUI has improved tremendously. Huawei, like all of these different softwares have improved. I would say even... I haven't used it in a while, but I'm sure maybe even a company like Lenovo has improved their ZUI software. But like FunTouch is still trying to copy iPhone too much. They're still trying to copy like the swipe up to get the control center. Not even Apple is doing that anymore. Like Apple abandoned that. The only phone that has that type of control center on an iPhone is the iPhone SE. And that's because it's not using gestures, navigation. So like, it's not even copying a good version of the iPhone. It's copying a dated old version of iOS. And so, sorry guys, but like Fun Touch OS is the reason why I typically have avoided Vivo phones. And until they really improve their software, I may just keep avoiding them at this point. Realme X2 Pro or Mi Note 10 Lite, which is better to buy? That's a tough one. I think if you want fast charging and if you want a kind of a lighter, more kind of like more beautiful kind of display, X2 Pro all the way. But guys, I don't know, you tell me. Who else was kind of, you can thumbs up if you agree. Who else is just absolutely shocked at how well the Mi Note 10 Lite did in these last two tests? Like who else was just like, holy shit. I'm sorry, pardon my French here, because that was my reaction, guys, but I was literally just like, holy shnikes, holy shnikes. I cannot believe this Mi Note 10 Lite did so well. It blew my mind. In the drain test, it destroyed every other phone. And then in the charging test, it looked like it was gonna come last, and then it somehow caught up. And I'm telling you guys, I did not do anything. Like the phone, in fact, started off more dead than the other ones, and it took like an extra minute to turn on. And so I thought, oh, it's gonna fall behind. It caught up and it surpassed every phone. It was incredible. So right now I'm telling you guys, if you want the best battery champ of 2020, pick up a Mi Note 10 Lite. You will not be disappointed. It was one hell of a comeback, Charlie, agreed. Apple or Samsung? You know, I would say if you gave me one phone to use right now, like if I could only use one phone right now that was just like a sure thing, I'd probably pick an iPhone. But if you told me then, oh no, but we'll also let you use a Galaxy Fold 2 instead of that iPhone, I'd probably pick the Samsung Galaxy Fold. So, you know, it's a very nuanced answer, Apple versus Samsung. But if you gave me a Galaxy Fold 2 to use and said, you can only use this phone now moving forward, I would totally do that. I've just touched a nerve. OnePlus Z thoughts. Okay, let's talk about this OnePlus Z. Because as if you guys haven't seen like 20 videos about it already. Not for me though, not for me. The OnePlus Z, I'll tell you what, it's looking like a very exciting release for one reason alone. That's price. Like the whole story about OnePlus, right? It started out as the flagship killer. The flagship killer was like their whole mantra, right? And so, you know, as a flagship killer, it was always about price, giving them the most performance for the lowest price. OnePlus has slowly moved up, and now, you know, hey, what's up, Jeb? Good to see you, bro. Jeb from Texas. Shout out to Jeb, man. It's an early morning there for him. Good to see you, bro. And so basically, I think the OnePlus Z is trying to address that old time OnePlus kind of fan and kind of that whole kind of mantra of never settle, the whole idea of flagship killer. You know, you don't have that with the OnePlus 8 Pro. The OnePlus 8 Pro is just a flagship. Even the OnePlus 8 is kind of more expensive than what it should be. And that's why I'm excited about this OnePlus Z or OnePlus Nord, if that truly is the name. What a weird name. Good to see you, bro. Yes, I'm keeping my mask on, Jeb. Thank you. And I mean, honestly, I think if they nail the price point, so if they get it to maybe, I don't know, like $400 US or something like that, some incredible price point, or in Indian rupees would be like, you know, like 30,000. If they hit like 30,000 Indian rupees for a OnePlus Z, like the game is over. Like that's it. They pretty much own the mid-range market at that point. So it's looking like an exciting phone, and I can't wait to check it out. Is there a comeback for Lenovo? I hope so, man. I hope so, Lau, because you know it's been a long time since they've been in the game for the smartphone world, and really it's, yeah, like I just haven't even thought about them, to be honest. They're kind of like HTC. They just kind of disappeared from me. You're welcome, Ricardo. Do I think OnePlus 8 color filter camera will be repurposed? Possibly. And you know, I never had an issue with that thing, but I know some people made it a big scandal. Like you can see through like clothing and stuff. Like, oh my God, you know, like here's Frankie Tech, like checking out, like he's gonna be checking out people. He's like, oh yeah, color filter camera. Show me what you got, baby. You know, it's like, who's actually doing that, man? Like, oh, thanks a lot, Jeb. Good to see you, bro. Always fun to see some of my OG fans here. And Jeb representing from the great state, the Lone Star State of Texas. Way to represent, bro. Hope you're staying safe and hope you guys can get back to normal there soon and open up and stay safe at the same time. That sounds stalkerish. That was the point, Charlie. It was supposed to sound stalkerish. The whole idea of color filter cameras being used to kind of like stalk people or to look at, like to try to check out underneath people's clothes. It's all hogwash. It doesn't work that way. And if anything, like I just think OnePlus, unfortunately, they probably shouldn't have included that camera in the first place because it was kind of a gimmicky thing, but then it just became a big scandal. So if they disabled it on my OnePlus 8, I would not even care. ROG 3 price. Okay, Aaron, you've been asking this a lot. So ROG 3 price, globally, it's probably gonna be like $800. But I'm gonna get a China version of the phone for probably half that price. And it's gonna be incredible. And now, Yahya, you said I love you so many times. So I don't know if you are broken or if you are spam. Is Yahya spam? She might be. Okay, see you later, Yahya. I love you too, but I don't love spam. Sorry. Best OS for you. Jacob's like, you cruel bastard. How dare you? She was saying she loves you. Hey, if you're spam on my live stream, you're out. Okay, we were saying best OS, Lau. That's a tough question, man. That's like saying, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? My favorite flavor of ice cream is either strawberry or gosh, why am I splitting up here? Strawberry or mint chocolate chip. My favorite OSs would probably be, it'd probably be a mix of like iOS and Android, but then combined with the flexibility of like a Linux, you know, which would allow you to kind of get into the system and do something like that. Like if I have to pick one though, Lau, I can't pick one. I mean, if I could only use one for the rest of my life, okay, then I'll just say I'll use Flyme OS. There you go, Flyme OS. And that's another question people ask me, Frankie Tech, why don't you ever review the Meizu phones, like the Meizu 17 and these other phones? Look, I totally would love to review those phones, but they just don't get much interest here. And honestly, like I think that in general, thanks a lot, Dilip. Well, I hope to keep doing that always. But anyways, like, and there are some phones, for example, in Hong Kong that people love more than others. So some China phones do really well here, like Realme, like Xiaomi, like Redmi. Huawei is not doing very well here. No Google apps. You know, Huawei is kind of dead here. And I know that, for example, Ben, shout out to Ben from Ben's Gadget Reviews. He does some great work, you know, with Huawei stuff. He did a video today about HMS, and it's very interesting. But just the general temperature I feel in Hong Kong is that people don't like Huawei anymore because of the ban. You know, they just don't, they won't buy it, you know, which sucks. But I would say that's the thing in Hong Kong is that we do have that choice of what we want to buy and what we want to try here. It's really cool. Okay, well, there we go. So long, Aaron. Good to see you, bro. And I'm not going to answer your question because you kept spamming it. I don't know why do people find the need to spam in this chat? Like it's okay. I'll get to your question, and if I don't, then it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. But let me show you guys one last time where I am here. Gonna be wrapping up this live stream soon. Everyone just take a breather here and enjoy the gorgeous sights and sounds of Hong Kong here. Look at that gorgeous thing. Beautiful sunset here. Absolutely gorgeous. Hope you enjoyed that. That is the beautiful view that I have here. I know, this is the cultural center. It's kind of a sloping ceiling, if you can see over there. It's essentially a performing arts center. So there's like, they have plays, they have musicals there, and stuff like that. Best selfie camera for recording video. I mean, from Xiaomi phones, I would think any of the CC9, so like Mi Note, Note 10 Lite has a great camera. The Mi 10 series has a great camera. Those are all really good. Ankmalord, awesome. We're going to see what Ankmalord said here. You're going to be a member today. Thank you so much, bro. And that is awesome to hear. Thanks so much, bro, for the membership. And that's right, guys. Memberships are now open on Frankie Tech. And one other special thing. So I've gone through, because I do have Frankie Tech merchandise as well, guys. I've gone through and I've changed the pricing on a lot of my merchandise on Frankie Tech. So the shirts that used to be quite a bit more, like 20 bucks US, are now like 12 bucks or even $10. And I'm trying to make it more accessible, using the kind of built-in merchandising that YouTube offers. There's some great shirts. So if you want to pick up, for example, I'll show you guys right here. My Just Keep Swimming shirt, there it is. Sorry about the sweat mark there, but Just Keep Swimming. That's one of the shirts I'm wearing right now. And you can go and pick that up now at a much reduced cost. And I'm gonna make that a permanent reduction here in the cost of these shirts. If you have a chance to support the channel, definitely go and check that out at teespring.com/FrankieTech. I'm pretty sure that's the store. If not, have a look at any of my videos. You'll find the link there for that merchandise. Thanks, Crispers. I appreciate it, man. You're my favorite viewer. No, just joking. I love all my viewers equally, but I love you just the same, bro. I love you just the same. Any news on Oppo Reno 4? So I know the Oppo Reno 4 came out in China, but I haven't had a chance to review it yet. I would love to review it, but something tells me it's kind of like this middle. It's kind of this middle phone right now. It's not it's like in between what OnePlus 8 and 8T is going to be. So there's maybe some features that it'll include, and then some others that just won't at all. So I definitely want to review the the Reno 4 Pro if that comes out. But if not, then I'll just wait, and it's fine too. I know the Reno 4 Pro looks really cool, Charlie, and that's the one of the two that I would love to. I would keep swimming on my sweat. Yeah. Well, I told you it's hot as hell today, guys. So that's why I think any of you out here would be sweating as much as I do. Anyways, and that's probably why I need to wrap up here soon. Frankie Herrera, that's me. Herrera, that's right. Can any of you roll your R's? Can any of you do that? Herrera, can any of you do that? I know my Spanish-speaking Frankie Mobile subscribers will be able to roll their R's, but I don't know if you guys can. What does China Type B brand means? I have no idea, bro. Sorry. Ank, my lord, hope to meet you in person at some point as well, bro. Because if you are in Hong Kong, that would be great to catch up with and do a meetup. And I hopefully we'll plan to do that kind of thing. And I actually have a meetup.com account, so I can maybe set up some sort of Frankie Tech meetups kind of calendar, and we could do something, I don't know, on like a bi-monthly kind of basis, do something like that together. That might be a fun thing to do. You like that idea? Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll set that up because I would love to kind of meet up with a few other like-minded tech-loving fans. I can come and bring the latest phones I've been, testing out. You can play around with them, and we can have some fun. Grab a drink or grab a snack or something like that. We can do something like that. Herrera, así es, Willy, muy bien. And maybe steal it. If you steal it, I know where you live, man. No, just awesome, guys. Well, I think that's wrapping it up here. We're coming to 30 minutes here. Mabuhay Lao, good to see you, bro. How about the Zoom with fans? I would love that, man. Look, I'm open to ideas. And, as I said, I've started this whole memberships and the Patreons. It's kind of a way to get deeper access, kind of a tighter knit community. If you guys are open to that kind of thing, we have an awesome Discord chat going already on the Frankie Tech Discord. There's a number of people who have just joined. We have now 6 members from YouTube memberships, and I hope to have even more. And Ank, my lord, if you join me there, you will be lucky number 7. And honestly, it's a fun time. Hey, listen, man, whatever works, I think the main point is here, guys, is that there are more ways that we can communicate. I just did a Twitter live stream earlier, and I'll be very happy to do more of these types of awesome live streams and awesome types of videos with you guys very soon. Awesome. Please do, Charlie. Do you do that, man? Anyways, I'm going to leave you with one final view here of this gorgeous sunset. I'm going to head out of here very soon. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous sunset here. And let's do some outros, man. Let's wrap this up. Hey, Frank, how do I do to be that cool? I don't know. This is just who I am, man. So I guess if that's cool, that's cool. Thank you, my friend. Take care and stay safe. Keep doing what you do because you rock. Thanks, Cool Gabby. Appreciate it. Stay safe, Chucks. Lohit, thank you so much. SE2 so expensive. OnePlus in India, dollars. Yeah, dude, I don't know why the SE is so expensive in other countries. In Hong Kong, it's a great price, and you can pick it up here for like 3,300, which is much less than that. It's unfortunate, but sorry, man. Frankie Tech is the best. Thanks, Charlie. Go check out his channel, man. Tech R Us, great channel. That's right. Seen a grid phone. Thanks a lot, Jay. Let's wrap this one up, and this is where I leave you by saying, oh, and then just keep swimming, of course. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I honestly, one day I gotta write like a blog post about like why did I think that was gonna be something good to do, and now it's become like a tradition on the channel. So just keep swimming, guys. Thank you so much, Lohit. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. They're waiting for me. I'm gonna take the boat to the other side and go and chill out for a little bit. So just keep swimming, guys. And this is where I leave you by saying, let's do it. This is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, take care, guys. See you later. Black Eagle, yes, bye. See you later.